Hi everybody, we're back from the holidays today, but we're still going to have some fun. We'll be using shapes and textures from stuff that we find in and around the kitchen to make interesting textures and shapes for our out-of-this-world alien spaceships. Let's get started. So here's two examples. Now the first one is made with pencil rubbing and pen. And this is the second one, and I made this with printing with cardboard shapes. I'm going to show you both ways of doing these, and I hope you can tell that both of these are spaceships. The blue painted one is a bit more rough and ready, but I like the shapes in it. And this one up here, let's have another look, is a little bit more detailed, and I've left space for my alien beings. So let's get started. Here are some of the objects that I've got from around the kitchen, and you can see this texture here on the grater, and this is what we're going to use for the metal of our ships. These shapes, I've thought anything that has an interesting shape, and this one's really good. The tin opener has a great shape, and you can see that I've used that shape down here. And here's some other things. I like this rubber, looks quite weird as well. If we're thinking about our ship, it could be an old-fashioned like space pirate ship, or a high-tech, super fast Star Wars kind of mini fleet. I thought I started making this one. This is going to be a mini one. So I'm going to show you how I made the pencil one first. So I've got my tin opener, and I'm just going to draw around this shape here, like this. I like that. It's going to be the fin of my spaceship. This is just going to be a small one. And then I like the spatula had this weird roundy bit at the back, so I'm going to take that. It's just taking little bits, and you can rub out some of the lines afterwards. And you could even do, if you wanted to, you could even do a tracing of your finished ship and then do a side view. What's going on inside, okay? But I think this might make a good, I don't know, what, maybe turn it around a bit, yeah, like this. So that's going to come to here. I'm going to draw this, like that, like this, and like that. Okay, so that's the front of my spaceship, and I'm doing this one very crudely. I want this to have kind of a waffly pattern. I'm going to pretend that it's, so I'm going to stick this underneath here, like that. And I'm just going to get, I've got a graphite pencil, but you could just use the edge of your pencil, and I'm just going to, okay, so that, I'm going to move it along, and then like that. And then I put it down again. You can see now I've sort of got an interesting pattern on my spaceship, and I'm going to maybe just draw very carefully around here, and then with my rub this bit out, and then that might be the window of my little spaceship. I might draw some other little bumpy things. This has an interesting shape too, so put a little bumpy thing there. So that's a little bit of my spaceship. Now, if I wanted to, I could use pencil crayon to colour it, but I could also put on some little blasters on the bottom. The thing is to take a break, look at it, think, what's it look like? What could I add to it? These are going to be the rocket blasters on the bottom. If I wanted to, I can add some fire coming out the bottom like that. I mean, you're going to do brilliant ones with these. I can tell you can make it much, much more interesting. A little lump on the top here like this. If you think it's going wrong, just take a look, think, what else could I add to it? This is like a frog almost, isn't it? Maybe another shape here. And sometimes when you put an overall colour on texture, it brings it all together. So what I'll probably do is, I'll probably bring back my potato smasher, and I'll put a bit more of that round there. And I'm going to draw a little alien in here. He's angry. What are you doing? Why are you looking at me in my spaceship? Okay, so here's my print spaceship. It's got it's sort of an over-the-top view, and what I've used for this is an egg box. I've used all the shapes from an egg box. But you could go around the house, and you could even you could tear out your own shapes or cut your own shapes out of cardboard. Cardboard's just as easy to print with, or you could just use roundy shapes from different things. So I'm going to show you how to do it now. I've got some scrap paper here because I'm running out of good paper. I'm going to take my paint, and I'm going to use quite thick paint, and I'm just going to paint it straight on. You can see that I've done that already, to the bottom of the ship. And I thought that was quite an interesting shape. I'm going to take that and I'm going to press down hard like this, pushing hard like that, and I've got a little interesting pattern there. Maybe I'll just put one there over that, whatever that was there. So I'm starting with an interesting pattern there. Now I like the edge of my egg box, and I'm just going to paint that. I like the way it goes in, there's a little triangle there like that, so I'm painting up the edge of my egg box, and I'm going to print that on over the top. Sort of make this one up as I go along, like that. That didn't come out so well. If it doesn't come out so well, you can just do a little line like this, bring it round. I just like the effect that painting makes. I've got the flat bottom of my box here, and I'm going to paint on that a stripe like that, and I'm going to make that 1, 2. That's the back of my ship, I think, and then I like this shape here. So I'm gonna make something of that. I think I'm gonna make the front of my spaceship be more like this. I'm gonna print that up here, like this. Push down hard, go all the way around, pull it up. Okay, it's coming together. It looks more like a robot at the moment, actually. So what other shapes could I use? Actually, I'm going to make a sort of roundy shape. I did have a roundy shape, I don't know what I've done with it now. So I've got to make a roundy shape there. And I'm going to print that there and there. Is it coming together at all? Sometimes a triangle helps things come together a bit. So I'm going to use this corner and I make that into a kind of a fin. So I'm going to push that down really hard because it's just a little line. Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? I mean, this is also something you could let it get the shapes and then step back and take a look at it and think, okay, this bit needs to come down here a bit, like that. Bring it all together a bit. And then I'm going to maybe make those a bit more solid. And just bring out the front of that. I think the thing is to make it kind of symmetrical, isn't it? Maybe make it like that. So that's one spaceship. I'm going to show you another one that I made before, which I coloured in. So this is a different one, and it's more like from the side. I think of these as the gangplanks. And I've rubbed, when it was dry, I rubbed all over with my pencil to make it silvery. So that's that one. Let's take another look at my other one as well. You can see you can make a very small one if you want. So that's that. So I think both ways, this one's kind of neater and more finicky, and this one's just a bit more fun, just making it up as you go along. I'm going to stick another little one here. And another one there. Okay, that looks good. It's quite fun collecting the objects as well, thinking what textures you can get out of them. But yeah, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. Have a great day.